He stood in the quarantine hall of the joint outpost. Air still and bright, lights humming like bees. Cameras blinking, guards silent, and a row of ambassadors waiting for the first human-Xen exchange in that region. The moment already heavy with tension, the alien woman stepped forward with calm grace. Tall and focused, eyes like storm glass. Skin with a faint silver sheen, her name tag read Nora. An easy Earth name she had chosen to help everyone feel safe. Her voice was soft and steady. Her team stood behind her with masks and instruments. Drawing quiet lines on table, Smegan watched from the human side. She was the liaison officer, smart and steady, trained to handle strange events without panic. Her friend Lily stood beside her, a field medic, ready with scanners and a calm gaze. They had rehearsed a simple greeting ritual, a handshake and a bow. Then a short exchange of gifts, a smooth path to trust. That was the plan, but the air felt off. There was a hum in the floor. The kind that runs up the calves and warns of hidden systems waking up. Megan felt it and filed it away. Stay calm. Keep the flow. She nodded to Alex, the human envoy, and to Nora, the alien envoy. And then she guided them to the line of light, where both worlds meet. Nora lifted her hand, thin gloves off, palm open. Fingers long and steady, Alex did the same. Their hands met, skin to skin. The touch was warm. A bright pulse ran through the line of light. A hush fell like a blanket. A tone sang from somewhere above like a far bell, and then faded. Stillness returned. Everybody smiled. Small and tense, but Relth and Nora swayed. A tremor ran through her shoulders. Her breath caught. She put one hand on the low rail. Lily moved fast and steady. Scanner out. Do you need support? Nora nodded once. The lights over the bay shivered. A faint shimmer traced over Nora like heat above a road, and the rail beneath her hand warmed to the color of sunrise. Megan signaled the team to make space. Keep it quiet, no sudden moves. Alex backed away slow, palms open, eyes wide. The guards relaxed their stance. Nora lifted her head. Her calm returned like a tide. She spoke with a low voice. It is done. The bond is taken. I carry a seed now. Your handshake was an oscillance pressed on every chest. A soft wave of shock. Lily scanned again, face focused. The readouts showed a clean spike of bioactivity, a cascade of safe markers, no distress. Megan kept her voice even. Please tell us what this means. Nora took a slow breath, and Nada Nora explained in simple words. Her people began life in cycles, tied to touch. The first contact ritual was designed to test deep harmony. A seed spark could rest in a diplomat for years without risk. The handshake completed a circuit between two branches of life. Her body would grow a child that carried her line and a trace of human harmony. No act beyond the ritual. No invasion of privacy, no breach of consent. Their law called it the Light Pact. She had volunteered after long study of human ethics. She had chosen it free. Megan felt a mix of relief and worry. Relief because nothing violent had happened. Worry because new life was now a thread between two worlds. The news would spread fast. It would be twisted by people who wanted fear. It would be embraced by people who wanted wonder. Both could cause harm if the message was not clear, and kind of tremor ran through the outpost again. This time stronger, a docking arm locked with a heavy clank far down the ring. Alarms quivered in the walls and then cut. Megan saw a shadow move behind the observation glass. She saw 3 figures in dark field coats. They were not on the schedule. Lily had seen them too. Her hand hovered near a medkit that was not only for healing. Megan spoke in calm tones. The ritual is complete. We will escort the envoys to the quiet wing. Nora nodded, her eyes bright and kind. She moved without hurry, posture steady. Alex walked on her other side. Lily and Megan took the front. The guards set a loose ring around them, and they moved through a corridor where the light felt too thin and the vents carried a whispering wind. 3 figures stepped out at the junction. Their coats blank, faces careful. They carried data slates, not weapons. The lead woman spoke in a low, even way. She said they were from Station Safety. There had been a breach in the outer ring. Non-critical but strange, Megan verified their clearance. It checked. She kept them in sight anyway. Her gut said that the timing was too neat and the quiet wing the air was warm. Plants moved with the soft breathing of the station. They placed Nora on a couch near a window that looked over the ring arcs. Lily scanned again and gave a small nod. No harm, stable and strong. Nora rested one hand on her midriff. Not tender, only thoughtful. She said, "Life begins as a song. We do not hear it with ears. But sometimes we feel a sense like the vibration of a string station safety team followed them in." The lead woman kept glancing at the monitors in the corner. Her name tag read Claire. She asked simple questions about the ritual and logged each answer with care. Megan kept an even tone. She explained the ethics review, the consent, the medical checks, the shared plan. She did it for the record and for the people who would later listen with fear. Clear words for a hot time mean. The middle of this calm came a buzz through the glass. The outer ring lights stuttered. A cargo gondola drifted and then caught on a guide rail. The camera switched. The feed showed a squat drone latched to the gondola belly. Not station make. Claire went still. Lily narrowed her eyes. Megan felt a cold thread slide down her spinethy. Drone blinked a strange pattern. Not a detonation, more like a signal jammer. It pulsed in tidy beats like a metronome. Megan mapped the pattern in her head. It matched the hum she had felt through the floor earlier. Whoever had placed it had timed it to the ritual. They wanted noise and doubt and chaos to bloom right when trust was born. Megan turned to Nora. "Do you recognize this pattern?" Nora nodded. Her people used similar rhythms for seed sleep and seed wake. It could stress her new bond, not break it, but cloud the readings. Then rumors would say the life was not real, or it was a trick, or it was a weapon. Megan felt anger rise, but kept her face calm. Lily set her kit on the table and pulled a small coil from a pocket. A simple counterpulse tool, Claire, offered access to a maintenance subnet. She said the jammer must be confused. Send the counter rhythm, slow and kind. Not a shout. More like a lullaby? Megan weighed risk, then nodded. She took the tool, synced it with the maintenance node. Nora closed her eyes and breathed in time with the soft rising hum Lily sent into the network. Drone blinked fast, then slow. Then it went dark. The cargo gondola steadied. The ring lights smoothed out. The humming floor went quiet like a cat falling asleep. Megan exhaled. Lily smiled. Nora opened her eyes. There was warmth in them, not just relief. A clear approval. Claire asked to run a final check on the ritual logs. Megan agreed. She and Lily stepped to the console. While they worked, Nora spoke in a low voice to Alex about the child she might carry. She said it would not be a weapon, not a symbol for a crown, not a hostage between worlds. It would be a person with a laugh and a stubborn streak. Someone who loves the look of old rain on glass and the smell of warm bread. Alex almost laughed. The image was so simple and so real. And he realized he had been holding his breath for a long time. A chime sounded. A secure line request. The council on both sides wanted a statement. The world beyond the glass was already asking too many hard things with loud voices. Megan looked to Nora, to Lily, to Claire. She saw a small circle of trust and chose to widen. Ethi recorded a message. Simple and steady, Megan spoke first. She said a ritual had been performed with consent and care. A new life might come from it, not by force, not by secret, but by a choice rooted in study and respect. Lily spoke next. She said the health markers were strong and the station was safe. Nora spoke last. She said her people had an old saying. A bridge is a promise you can walk on. She said she would carry that promise with honor. Message went out. And with it went a chance for calm to hold, but calm never holds on its own. It needs hands. It needs patient work. So they kept working hours later. Megan walked the ring with Lily. The lights were softer now. The station had settled into its slow, orbiting breath. The drone was in a lab, its maker unknown for now. Claire had a team tracing purchase paths. Alex was sleeping at last. Nora was resting too, her pulse steady. Her eyes calmly asked in a quiet voice if Megan was afraid. Megan said yes and no. Yes, because big change scares people. And no, because she had seen the way Nora had stood in the door of danger with calm eyes. She had seen Lily cut through fear with simple action. She had seen Claire set aside pride and ask for help. Megan believed in that kind of pattern, not the cold metronome of a jammer, but the living rhythm of people who keep their word. Megan stood at the window of the quiet wing. Nora was awake. They looked at the ring arcs together. Nora said she had felt the gentle countersong and would remember it. Megan asked what the child might be like. Nora smiled, not as a symbol, but as a person. Maybe stubborn, maybe kind, maybe one who loves to take apart small machines and put them back in new ways. Megan said she hoped so. Then she said something else. This time too, the recorder's on the wall. She said, if you want fear, you will find it everywhere. But if you want a bridge, you must build it and you must walk it. And you must keep it in repair. Days turned. The story grew in the loud places. Some voices threw dark paint on it. Some voices tried to turn it into a slogan. Megan kept ants.